Hello, this is waspbloke and welcome to my series on the FTB01 Feed the Beast server. I've never played Feed the Beast before and I've never watched anybody's Feed the Beast videos either, so this has all been completely new to me. I have started already playing on the server for about 5 days now. The server's been up and running, so you're joining me sort of some way into my adventure here. I did think about just starting again and clearing out everything, but there's still plenty to learn. It's not like I've learnt it all. The other guys on the servers, particularly Alex, Seamus and Amy, have been very helpful in sort of guiding me along this early part of this journey. Now I've set up a little cave for myself down here where I've started gathering resources and building my first few machines and whatnot. There's a spawn village back that way where everybody spawns. Zar, I think, has got a little base that he started off over there. He's joined us on this server, and LB is over. Oops, LB is over there somewhere. I think you might be able to just see the nether portal. So that he's built, and there's a little cave in the side of that hill there, and it's got a mine underground. I've been mining around here, and let me just show you where I've got to so far. Yes, I've got an advanced jetpack, I've got nano suit armour and boots of the traveller. Alex gave me these boots, and he's also given me this axe of the stream. I think these are magic items, and he's been getting into the magic. So these were gifts. But I think pretty much everything else I've built or collected myself, with the exception of stacks of blaze rods, which Alex gave me from his blaze farm for powering all my machines. I've also got a portal gun, and let's just have a quick look in here. I got some turtles, and I've mined out this enormous great hole in the ground, which has been providing me with most of the resources that I've needed. I've got a little enchanting setup here. See, as you can see, this is just an enormous great hole in the ground, and it's really, well, there's not much to speak of. But I've got some machines going here. I've got an MFE power thing here, whatever it is. I don't know what MFE stands for. And these generators that are feeding the MFE, and then some equipment. That's a low voltage transformer, so that converts the power from the MFE into a low voltage output, which then powers these machines here. What are these? Electric furnaces. What's that? Oh, that's the extractor for the rubber. And these are macerators, which give me more more haven't got anything in there. This stuff I put in the ore, and it grinds it down into piles of dust, and then you put the dust in the furnace and you get ingots of the metals that you need. But you get more than just if you were to smelt the ore itself. You get like twice as much ingots from macerating it first. What's this? A rolling machine. That's for making alloys, so you put different ingots together and it will roll them into mixed metal alloys. These are project tables, which are like crafting benches, but they've got chests, components, so you can store all your gubbins there. That's a complete mess. The last thing I was making on these was my advanced jetpack. That took me sort of half of yesterday to make that. And then just chests full of all the stuff that I've been picking up. So here's all the jewels and whatnot that I've got. There's some more up there. That's just a chest full of assorted crap. And ores that I've got no use for yet, but probably will do sometime later on in the game. And ingots already made. The blaze rods that Alex was giving me, and then a whole load of bees. I kind of initially thought I was going to get into bees, but I've got completely sidetracked so far. I've not even bothered with bees yet. And this is a mine. I started digging this. It was just manual mining before I got the turtles. I've been back down here and stripped out a lot more of the stuff that has been down waiting here. There's still stuff left behind. I mean, you can just keep plucking away at the walls forever, and there's just more stuff behind. Excuse me. So yeah, there's a couple of ravines here where I've been coming down here for resources as well. There's the turtles that I made that big hole in the ground with. I've got ender chests, I've got ender pouches. So yeah, I'm fairly well set up. Say I've been on here 5 days. It would probably be to get as far as I have. I've really needed all the help from the other guys. They've been very helpful in telling me how to do this, that, and the other. What I need to sort of, all these beginner items like these gubbins here and this thing. What's this? Soul Forge. Yeah. So I've got somewhere. Yeah, I've been making soul shards and I've now got this soul shard which is full of blaze. So tier 5 blaze soul shard, so I can make a spawner, I do believe, to supply me with my own blaze rods instead of needing Alex to give me some. But the point is now, why I've started recording this here, is that now I'm sort of a bit established and not having to do all that sort of daft, wobbling around and dying a lot. I've actually got sort of basically set up, but I found myself somewhere else to live, because this is all quite crowded here. We've got the village over there, so we've got Zar just over there, LB just there, Alex is a short way off in that distance, so I'm going to spread out, and I've found myself somewhere else to live. So I went through the nether, went travelling through the nether until I found some undiscovered part of the nether. I found a fortress, and then portaled out of the nether back into the overworld and found whoops, it's gone all weird. So I came out here onto this little island which is surrounded by ocean, and has now got its own resident pigman. There's no animals here though, so this is going to be fun trying to get animals over here from wherever. But I've got this tiny little island which I quite like. There's nothing around it for a fair way. I've been out and sort of done generated the ocean all around it, and I've not found any more land yet. I've got this neat little harbour. Is that music a bit loud? Sounds very loud to me. Shut up. Go away. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I've got this neat little bay here, harbour, whatever, so I can make yeah, I don't know what yet, but I imagine most of this island's probably going to end up with structures built on it, and probably some out in the water. But yeah, I'm going to move everything that I've got back in my little hole in the ground over here. I don't know if I go weird when you go through the gun portals. So yeah, everything I've got over here currently. I'm going to move to the island and set up a base there. So that's the plan. And then I'm going to continue my rather steep learning curved experience of Feed the Beast over on that island there. So just having a look around here, don't know whether I've left anything behind it. Yep, so I've got quite a lot of kit to take, as you can see. Lots of machines and chest full of stuff. I've got some barrels around the place as well, which are going to be a pain to break and move. But I'll start off with the essential stuff, I think. Well, I think what I'll do first is just go through and build some kind of structure over here. So probably set up some kind of house on the hill here, and then once I've got a structure set up, to move into, then I'll actually start shipping all the hardware and materials and whatnot backwards and forwards through the portal, bring it all over here. So yeah, I'm just going to take a break from recording for a moment because my voice is rather sore at the moment. My throat's rather sore and it's a bit hard to keep talking for too long at a time. What else to say about this? Oh yes, well, as far as this video series on the Feed the Beast iTunes server, my previous videos on the vanilla iTunes server, I suppose I kind of, like a lot of the guys on the server, I was feeling a bit lacking in inspiration. There's been a bit of a drop off in content and effort on the vanilla server, and everybody suddenly really got quite inspired by this Feed the Beast malarkey at the moment, and it's, you know, there's quite a lot of the guys have turned up here and are putting in some serious work. There's only a couple of other videos coming out of this server so far. I think LB and Luca are both making videos. Whether the other guys make videos or not in time, we'll wait and see. But yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm feeling inspired and feeling like, you know, I've got a lot of learning to do. It's a bit like, you know, back in the old days of Minecraft when it first came out and learning it all over again. But there's so much more to learn. And although, you know, I've got some pretty advanced stuff here, this nano stuff and the advanced jetpack, I really have just completely focused my efforts on just getting these items. So I've not learned much else around the business of making these items. It's just been, I want those items and that's what I'm going to do next. So I've still got lots and lots of learning to do about this whole Feed the Beast business, because as you can see, as you can't see, because there we go, we've got 83 pages of stuff to learn how to make and what to do with it, and it's overwhelming, thoroughly overwhelming. It's just far too much, and every time I look in there I just think, oh my god, this is just going to take forever. And all the time, like, you know, I'm playing on it as well. The people who make all these mods are continually improving and adding to how this, you know, what's available. So, you know, it's only ever going to get more complicated probably. So yes, I'm just going to take a break from talking. I shall cut the video and we'll join back up in a brief moment when I'm doing something else and my voice has had a bit of time to recover. So back in a moment. Thank you. Okay, welcome back. Turns out getting animals onto the island was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. I just stick my portal down here and grab a cow. Through we go. And stick him over here with all the other animals. So just get 2 of each for now. Oh, idiot. Alex calling me. Don't call me, I told you I was recording. Yeah, let's go and grab another one. Oops. Where are you, cows? Yeah. Come here, new home for you. Sproing. And there we go, that's it. I thought it was going to be a palaver of getting them to follow me through the nether. But no, that was all rather painless. So I've got some animals on my island. I've got 2 cows, 2 sheep, 2 pigs, 2 chickens. I think that'll do me for now. So whatever and whenever I decide to start doing something a bit cleverer with animals. I've got what I need to start. Where am I going? Latest death, that way. So I've been collecting basalt. Ooh, look at that. LB started building a proper house for himself. Spoiler alert, spoiler alert. So, where am I? Where's my base? There it is. So, pop my portal back on the wall there. Okay, back in a bit, guys. Okay, here we are, back on the island with my newly arrived livestock, which is spread out a bit. As long as it doesn't go swimming off into the ocean and disappear, it can do whatever it wants. Right, so the plan is just to start building a structure. I've brought some basic materials over here. Basalt brick and basalt blocks and marble bricks and marble blocks, which I think are going to work nicely together. I kind of wanted to do something black and yellow with the old wasp motif in black and yellow, but I couldn't really find a lot of yellow blocks that I like the look of, apart from gold, but that's way too expensive and I need gold for other things. But all the other yellow blocks I didn't really like the look of. The colour was a bit wrong, and yeah, anyway. So I'm going to start building a house. It's going to have basalt floors. Well, certainly the ground floor is going to be basalt, and probably the first floor and sort of terraced roof area will be in the marble, and then the walls are going to be in the bricks. So we'll have a row of, well, let's just start building it. I've done a little bit of landscaping here. There was another bit of little pond here that I filled in, and I'm going to leave this one here, and then I'm going to build around it. So I'm going to have a sort of an area that takes up all that, and then it's going to come around the corner here. Basically, it's going to pretty much fill up most of this top layer, as you can see it there. It's going to go along that side there. There'll be a sort of a wing along there, and then a little bit that comes out there, and it's going to hopefully sort of follow the shape of it as well, so it'll be a nice interesting shape. Yeah, so what we'll do, I'll get rid of these because these are all going to be in the way. So I'll just lay out the perimeter in basalt brick, starting from here. Oops. Oops, if I don't fall off this edge like so. Have that one back. And then this is going to go around the corner. Probably, yeah, okay, that'll do for that. Then I'll bring this along here, like so. Oops. I've got the F7 on, so it shows me where all the lighting, all these red crosses are. It's where the lighting's too low. If it was dark, if it was night time, the lighting here would be too low and monsters would be able to spawn. Don't really want to follow that all the way exactly, so this is just going to be a long straight edge that brings me up to the edge of my little harbour, natural harbour. Okay. Zigzag it back to there, or I might do something a bit more, yeah, not quite follow that line there. I'll just I might just bring that, follow that zigzag to there, and then just cut straight back into there. And I can change all this sort of as I go as well, you know, I can make it all look posher and whatnot. So I've got some of those. Just have a bit more of those. Floor. Let's just get a little bit of this done just to show you what it's like, so I can end this episode. I don't want to go too long with the episode. Bricks, 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 bricks. There'll be windows and doors and whatnot, but I'm just building it all up for now just to get a good idea of what it's going to look like. Like so. And then let's put floor in. There's going to be an amount of adjustments I'm going to have to make when I start to get all my machines and whatnot brought over, because I mean I'm just really doing this by eye at the moment, but I'm obviously going to need to fit in machines and whatnot, so I'm probably have to expand walls out and whatnot as need be. So yeah, we've got this basalt blocks on the floor, of the ground floor at any rate, and a layer of the basalt bricks, and then let's just put a bit more of this up here just to give it a bit of structure so you can see how it's going to look. Let's say there'll be a window there. This corner. There we go. Right, so yeah, I think you can get a bit of an idea of what it's going to start to look like. Put a bit of the floor in on the top. Oops, wrong one. I think that looked very nice. Once I've got it all built and sort of dressed it and put some little twiddly details onto it. That window's going to have to be wider, obviously, because that just looks odd like that. It's going to look odd from the inside then, if I knock out a bit there. But anyway, I'll fiddle about with this and get it all looking the way that I want it. Let's just slap some torches down here. Don't want anything nasty spawning. There we go. So yeah, I think those two brick types really go well with each other, and then with the floors as well. I think that looks gorgeous. It'll look a lot nicer when it's all finished and dressed and got some detail onto it. So yeah, that'll be it. I think I've gone over, I meant to only make this a 20-minute video, but I think I've probably gone over that by about 5 minutes. So that'll be it for now. I'm going to keep building this, and next time we'll come back. Hopefully there'll be a bit more to show you here. The building hopefully will be finished, or at least at a decent stage where we can start actually moving all our kit from the cave into some kind of semi-completed building here. Okay, thanks for watching. That's it for now. Bye bye.